video, I'll be explaining the complete features of admin panel of Royal Cards. It's an e-commerce platform. So here an admin will be getting the complete coverage or a complete idea of his particular platform, that how the revenue is going to be generated and orders which have been placed on the interval of time. Here he can mention the dates, he can filter by the dates about the orders and the revenue which have been generated in that particular time period. See here in this stats, he can see in November 3rd the amount of orders received, and in November 4th. According to that, he can also check the pending orders which have been there on his platform, and the active orders, the orders which have been delivered to the customers, and there must be some orders which have been cancelled by the customer, that will also be shown here. And the suppliers, the number of suppliers he's having for his e-commerce platform, and the categories mentioned. There will be different type of categories which I'll be showing you in the catalog, and the products which have been mentioned with that particular categories. There will be different products and the promotion offers and the active agents. So it will be having with this particular dashboard, admin will be having a 360 view of the complete platform and the business in which he's dealing. Here, as I told you, revenue and order will be mentioned in the stats form, and then if we scroll down, we can check the orders. There are some pending orders and some active orders. Admin is having that permission that he can eitherly approve or reject some orders. He can do it from here. Once he is going to approve one of the order which have been received, it will be successfully approved and updated, and meanwhile it can also be shown on the active orders. Now he can also make the changes of the states. Either once it is confirmed, order is confirmed, and then it can be packed or shipped out of delivery, and it is delivered. Here the complete status will be tracked, and on the other hand, the complete order ID is also mentioned, order price, the complete information of the order can also be checked from here. Now coming on the catalog part, see there's different categories which have been listed on an e-commerce platform. Either it's going to be clothing, footwear, accessory, testing, gadgets. Like you can mention the different type of categories whichever a person wants to display on his platform. Once you can check here, once there is clothing, then you can check in the clothing part there are subcategory, or we can say the products which have been listing, that is men's clothing, women's clothing, hats, etc. As someone is going to click on the women's clothing, you can check the products which have been listed in that particular category. Here I will show you. See, once it is clicked, women's clothing is there. You can click on one of the category or product, and the complete information for that particular product will be shown here with the category in which it resides and the clothing section. Image will also be shown, and the complete ratio of the image and dimensions will be shown here with the product name and inventory. A small description can be written because it will be given a complete description of a woman's overshirt or any product which is going to be listed. A description is mandate. So here it will be giving a complete good view as well, and the complete description for a customer to select any of the product listed on a platform. Now coming on the supplier section, here admin will be getting the complete information of the suppliers. For example, you can see here there is one supplier that is named as Amazon, Flipkart. So there are different suppliers, and the complete address, phone number, email ID, and the commission rate which admin will be getting from supplier's end on per order basis. Eitherly it can be on percentage or in the amount form of amount that admin can decide and collaboratively set it accordingly with a collaborative discussion of a supplier and then the admin. Now he can also check the revenue generated by that particular supplier. He can just click on the analytics, and the complete information about the orders and revenue generated for that time period will be shown here. Pending orders are there, active orders are there, orders which are delivered, and some of the orders which have been cancelled by the customers. So the complete information of the suppliers will be shown here. And on the other hand, if he just go and toggle off for the status, then that particular supplier will be moved here as an unapproved supplier. So here the admin is having the complete permission if he wants to approve a supplier or unapprove that particular supplier, depending upon the time period for which they are working, if there are some errors coming out, and if a supplier is not working in a good end. Now there are different agents for which, for example, there are different drivers which are working for different suppliers. The complete information of the drivers can be fetched from here. Here it is ID need to be mentioned for the agent ID is here, the image which can be shown here, and the name of the driver with the email ID, phone number, and status, like what he's working as a driver, he's working as a QA. So complete information of particular agent will be shown here, and also for which supplier he's working, and the commission rate again. If there's one driver, then he's whatever the earnings he's going to get from the delivery charges, or according to that he can pay some of the commissions to the admin accordingly, and the revenue generated can also be shown to the admin from here. So here again admin is having some permissions, or he can make some changes. Either he can delete that particular agent, or he can just reset the agent's password from here. Also, if he want, he can just check the by clicking on edit, he can check the complete information again for the supplier and the driver agent, and also can mark for which particular suppliers he will be working. For example, there is a driver, so he can select, admin can select for whichever supplier he want that driver to be working for. Okay, so now coming for the brands part. Here you can see images are there, and the name are also mentioned for different brands which have been executed on a platform, on an e-commerce platform. And here by clicking on the added, you can just change the name of the brand and change the logo if interested. And by clicking on add new brand, you can just click upload one of the picture and the brand name again to showcase on a platform. Now coming on the order section, as I have shown you in the dashboard section as well, an admin can either reject or approve some of the pending orders depending upon the availability and depending upon the distance which that particular platform will be working, and how much area is there where an admin have been approved for the geofencing, and up to what extent they are going to deliver the orders. So he can either approve or reject. Once it is clicked, it's approved, it will be successfully approved, order is confirmed, it will be showing in the active section. Now he can either reassign it to one of the driver or agent. He can check from here, he can select the agent from which he want that delivery to be executed, or eitherly on the other hand, it can also be a particular order can also be automatically assigned to one of the agent for the delivery part. Now in the history, the complete orders will be shown which are already cancelled or delivered. See, here you can see some of the cancelled orders and the delivered orders to different customers. It can be shown in history. Now coming in the banners section. So banners are something which can be displayed on the landing page. So whatever the thing is, whatever the changes we are going to make as admin on this admin panel, it will be reflecting on the website. You can just check on the website part, it will be reflected on website, and once you are going to make any changes as an admin, you can check it here. So these are the banners which will be shown on a website. Okay, now coming on the promotions. So promo codes or promotions or discounts can also be updated by admin end. He can select, like for example, there is one of the promo, and this is the promo code. Expiry date, he can select that that particular promo code or discount should be applicable on that particular time period only. And eitherly, if it is going to be for first time users or for all users, it will be mentioned here, and the minimum order amount on which this particular order will be applicable. Here you can see promo quantity is 0. Why? Because first time user only can use this particular code, and as this particular voucher or promo code is applicable for all the users, so we can mention the promo quantity to be 30. See, You can get the complete information from here. If you are going to mention it for first time users only, then you need not have to mention the quantity. Here you can see there is one more tab, that is total number of vouchers, because it is applicable for all the users. And now you can also check the promo code type. Promo code can be applied on the basis of supplier or by supplier or by category. For example, if you are going to apply this particular promo code, it will be applicable on footwear category only. So these changes will be done from the admin's end. Now you can also check the user subscription plans. Admin can set some of the plans. He can add the plan from here. You can add the image, plan name, like which particular plan you want to be shown on your website, and the price for that plan, and plan type, either it's going to be weekly, monthly or yearly, depending upon the subscription plan, whatever they want to offer to some of the users. Then the plan description will be their minimum order amount, for which particular amount this plan will be applicable. And for example, there's a minimum order amount is 100, so you can click on the free delivery, that if someone is going to make some order which is of amount 100, then free delivery plan can be selected on that basis. You can check it from here. I have mentioned one of the plan name is Royal Gold and the price is 100. Plan type is monthly, and the plan description, whatever you want to mention, like if you want to mention it is a monthly subscription plan, you can go for this, and what are the benefits for that can be shown over here. Free delivery and special promo codes are there, and there is no minimum order amount for this particular plan. Now coming on the loyalty cards. As you must be aware of the loyalty cards, there are different status of or plans for these loyalty cards. For example, it's a bronze, name is bronze, and description, make an order from any restaurant, or you can say make an order from any of the supplier of your e-commerce platform, and you will earn 20 loyal points, which can be used as an cash in your next order. So amount, you can either select on the percentage or flat, like you will be getting the 20% discount for this particular loyal card, or you can also mention the minimum order amount for this. And for all the categories, you can mention, if you want, you can assign to one or two categories like men's clothing or women's clothing, you can mention that. And image can also be shown for this loyalty cards. Now coming on the feedback section. So here an order can also make the feedback for a particular website or product. So it will be shown here to the admin as a user feedback. Feedback ID will be mentioned, name of the user who is going to make the feedback, description for that particular feedback, email, phone number, and suggestions. Eitherly, if someone is going to make some query or some escalation for the order which is not delivered yet, so it will be shown here to the admin, the complete information for the user feedback, for the supplier feedback, and for the agent feedback, because all these three categories can make the feedback from the respective applications. And now coming on the notifications part. Here you can see the notifications will be shown. One notification there, you have a new order request and the status is confirmed. So whatever the changes are going to be made through any supplier end or driver end, the notification will be sent to the admin as well, because he can see what are the things are happening on his business account. Then the order is placed, complete information of the date will be shown here, and the expected order date and the payment mode. It either is card or cash, and the supplier name of that particular supplier through which it is going to be delivered, and the branch address, delivery mode, how it's going to be delivered, and the agent phone number and agent name as well, because an admin need to get the complete information that from where to where this order is going to be delivered, and the agent who is going to deliver, and the supplier who is sponsoring that, and the complete total price as well. Now coming on the user section. In this particular section, there is a complete information of user. You can just mention the date from here, from which date to which date you want to see the number of users which are there on your platform, or which have made some bookings on your platform. You can check it from here. Here will be user ID, name, image of that particular user, email ID, phone number, which can be assessed by admin again, OTP if it is verified or not, and flagged also, you can see, and then joined like on which particular date this particular user have joined your application. And now you can also check the subscription plan, like the complete information of the user will be shown here. Either it's going to be loyalty level, like which plan he have chosen, either it's bronze or loyalty points for that, and the status can be marked, as you know, from this admin end only. Admin can make the changes for this again, like OTP if it is verified, and the user phone number will be shown here, reset password as well, and the wallet. Meanwhile, same according to this only for the user end, same will be the complete information will be shown for admins as well, and permissions can be given from admins end to that particular sub admins. You can see here. So there is one admin name is written over there, then this particular sub admin will be getting these permissions from admin end. Like admin will be going to decide that this particular sub admin will be what changes he can make. Either he can make the changes in the catalog, he can make the changes in the supplier, and he is not giving him access to make the changes in the banners and promotions. You can check here. So admin will be having a complete control that what type of permissions he want to be aligned for that particular sub-admins. So here also sub-admin will be having a unique ID, email ID will also be there, phone number and registration date, and status. Again, he can change the status from active to inactive for that particular sub-admin. Now coming on the report section. So here again reports will be there for the complete notifications and emails. Here complete information for this will be shown. You can check here. User report can be fetched with, like for example, if you want to fetch the complete report of all the users which have been there on your platform, you can check it from here. Email, name, phone number, and registration date, on which date they have registered on your platform, and the total number of orders which have been placed for that particular user. You can also select the date from which state you or to which state you want that particular file to be fetched, and the name, or you can search through email, or you can search through phone and download the CSV file from here. So we are having this feature for order report, for user report, for supplier reports, and the same will be shown here. You can see, and the graphical report will also be shown. So complete statics will be there, either in the form of graphics, either in the form of description, or for all the values like products and delivery status. Complete information is shown here for all the orders. Now meanwhile, you can check the complete report in this report section. You will be getting the complete reports for the user, order, suppliers, and the agents, and the product report and user subscription revenue as well. Complete reports will be fetched from here. Either you can download it through the CSV file, and depending upon the values which you can filter it out. Now coming on the accounting section. So in accounts section, we know accounts is directly proportional to the payments. So in this account section, the complete unique user ID will be shown here. Customer name is here, order delivery date, on which date it was delivered, and the delivery mode, what was the delivery mode for that, promo discount if it was applicable or not, and these are some of the attributes through which the total amount have been calculated. And now you can also check the transaction status here, if it is received or not. Account statement will be shown here completely. After the account statement is there, then there will be account settlement, like the amount which have received for that particular order, either it is for online orders, or the payment was received as a card or through cash. The complete information will be shown here again. And the agent statement, for example, a driver is going to deliver something, so the complete information for that will be shown here for that particular order. And the agent settlement will be there. For example, if an admin wants to do some settlement, because he's earning some commissions also from the driver part, and there are some orders which are on cash on delivery, so this particular section is for that. The complete description is there. You can see it is cash, requested status, not request, or not paid. According to that, changes can be made through this. Once you are going to click on this order ID, you will be getting the complete information, that what was the order, who was the customer, its mobile number, address for that, and the supplier through which this particular order was sponsored or given to the driver to make it deliver. So here the complete information of the accounting part will be shown in the account section. Now coming on the social e-commerce. So for social e-commerce, you can check there will be different reports. For example, on a social media, someone is going to make some report. Either he can make a through email ID or report. You can check the report which have been made, and the unique ID will be there for all reports, and that can be filtered through report by ID, report by name, and email ID. So whatever the feedback or reports will be mentioned or which have been there on the social e-commerce, it will be shown here through the post reports. Now coming on the second section. So in this section, basic settings can be displayed, like logo for this, which you can see here as well on the website as well. Fab icon, this is the fab icon, and then admin brand image for that particular admin, which again can be reflected on the website. Theme color, element color, header color, and header admin, like the complete color, and the app link, Android app link will also be mentioned here. Now wallet payment discounts will be mentioned here. So these are the basic section. Like for example, cancellation policy. What is the cancellation policy? Maximum cancellation waiting time is 1, and the partial refund, if it is going to be in percentage or flat, it can be changes can be made from here. Now you can also change the status, like if it is pending, order is in pending state, then the refund will be partial or full refund, or it will be like no refund. Either it is confirmed, then there will be partial refund. So these changes can be made from the admin part. On the other hand, there are some placeholders. So the images and for the web and app will also be uploaded from here. So this particular basic settings will be having the complete information of the images, and basic settings can be done mainly from here, from the admin end, and the images will be uploaded, and then a color can be set it up, and the agent mainly links for the applications, that is Android and iOS, will also be mentioned here. Now there will be default address in the same setting section. You can check there is default address, like in which geofencing area this particular app is working. Here we have mentioned Singapore. And now again there is settings for terminologies. For product, which type of terminologies you want to set, you can add it from here. Status of the terminologies. So these all changes can be made through the admin end again. Here we are also having a feature for email setup. Like an admin can compose the email which he want to send. Either he want to send it for all the users. All users mean it's going to be customers, suppliers, and drivers or agents. So if he wants to send one email, or eitherly, for example, it can be for promotion, it will be sent to all the users. And if he is having some information which will be need to be sent to the suppliers only, he can select all the suppliers from here, mention the subject line and the body of that particular email. Now there will be notification setup. So he can set up the notifications for that particular email IDs. For example, these are the email ID for all the suppliers. So he can tick mark that the notification will be received to these particular suppliers only, and user list also, that for which user he want these particular notifications to be reflected, and enter the push content, that he wants to send some push notification for these particular users only. He can mention the push content here and click on send, and that particular which have been selected. See, if I'm going to select these 3 users and I'm mentioning some of the content here, that you people are having a discount which is only for you, then I'll be mentioning here in the body and click on send. So only these 3 users will be getting that particular notifications. Now coming on the terms and conditions, so this content will be written over here for the terms and conditions, for the private policy, for the about us section which will be there. So this here content will be mentioned and saved, and which will be same reflected on the website as well. Here you can see on the map section there are Google Map and new Google Maps, so links are there for that. And on the other hand, payment gateways, what type of payment gateways are there? Here it is WinCave, which we can activate or deactivate. Like admin can select if he wants to this particular payment gateway on his website, or he wants to receive payment through this particular payment gateway or not. So there are keys for that. Stripe is the mainly used. And then coming on the social logins. Social login, for example, if a user or driver or an agent is going to log in, he or she can log in through this Google ID or Facebook ID.